we did Murdered and Missing in Montana about the Native American girls that have just died and vanished, and all these horrible things that happen with Indigenous people up there.
Oh yeah.
And then I've been on a lot of their podcasts, so I love
That
that
kind of
group of
stuff, by the
people.
way, is still happening.
Oh,
Like
of course,
still
it'll never
happening.
stop. Yeah, um, our government has done such a disservice since Jump Street with Native Americans. A portion of my family is Choctaw, uh, which has a presence in Mississippi, some in Louisiana, and they were on the Trail of Tears. And there's you go to Oklahoma, and there's an entire they have a reservation. There's a Choctaw Nation that's there. Um, and so it's not that I necessarily have a dog in the fight. Just based on morality,
Yeah.
it's horrible. And it's like so many other things. You get a group down and you want to keep them where they are so that they don't advance and they don't, if you can keep them on the reservation, then you're going to have the same things that happen.
Well,
And
that
it's the,
phenomenon though of it's mostly women and girls that
yeah,
just
it
go
is.
missing. We're talking about indigenous peoples all throughout North America.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. It truly is. Um, and you see it play out. And I've never, as an investigator, I've never had to work cases on a a reservation. However, I did learn this. There's so much of a disconnect between tribal police and the jurisdiction where the reservation might be, that might be a local sheriff's office. And there is actually, I'm sorry about that, I
That's all
apologize.
right.
There's actually a disconnect between the feds, law enforcement, specifically looking at you at FBI, and the resources they provide. These poor people uh, are they are viewed as throwaways. Is what happens. They being the powers that be have dehumanized these people to the point where they do not provide the services that all the rest of us take for granted. And particularly when you're talking about a kid that's missing, and worse, when you find a kid that's murdered, the same resources are not dumped in. They're just not. And we heard some of the most horrible stories. One that I was not aware of that kept recycling through and interviewing the families was that um, the tribal police do not have the authority to prosecute a non-tribal person.